Rabotai, we have to understand one thing over here that's very, very important. And that is, we can't, it's isud from the Torah to metza'ed another Jew. You're not allowed to give tzad to a human being. Right? You're not allowed. He writes over here, in the Rabbeinu Yonah says, HaMetza'ed kol ish mi'Yisrael. If a person gives tzad, now what's tzad? You have to understand what's tzad. Let's say you scream, you go crazy on a person. The person gets tzad. Or you say a terrible word to the person. It hurts. It's hurtful words. Right? All these is called tzad, and there's isud from the pasuk that says, Lo tonu ish et amito. Lo tonu ish et amito. That is be'ona'at devarim. He's saying that is when a person uses his mouth in order to metzeh the person. And it could be what? It could be even a person's own spouse. Her husband. Or his own wife. To metzeh them with words, you have to be very, very careful what to do that. There's one famous story, very famous story, that there was one time a lady, her husband was always being mitza'ed her, and all the time it was like an ongoing thing. She comes to the rabbi and says, Rabbi, I don't know what to do. Every time my husband comes home from wherever he comes from work, from this, from that, he screams at me, yells at me, the food's not ready, there's not this, not that, what should I do? I'm getting crazy. So it's very simple. Don't scream at him, don't yell at him. Go upstairs. You have a cloth, yeah. Take a hammer, take a nail, and slam the nail in the wall. So like that, you take out your anger on that, you don't yell at him back. Comes home one day, screams, sees his wife, runs upstairs, and he hears like a bang. She takes the nail, she has a board, and she goes, okay, next day, same thing. Third day, next day. Fifth, sixth day. Now already, the husband says, every time I talk to you and I scream at you, you just run upstairs and you yell at me, then you come down and you're calm, like what's going on? He says, I'll explain. He says, what? Comes upstairs and she sees a whole board of nails like in a thing. So what is this? Says, every time you scream at me, it hurts my feelings. But I don't take it out on you. I go and I bang it in the wall. And that's what I do. He says, oh my goodness, I feel so bad. How can I fix it? I don't know. He says, you know what? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to come home. I'm going to give you compliments. Comes home, and every compliment that I give you, you have to go and take out the nail. He says, okay. First day comes in. Honey, you're the best. I can't believe it. You prepared such a great dinner. Next day comes in. Oh, wow, the house is so clean. Wow, honey, amazing what you did. This, that. The next day. Every day he's giving comments. Every day, boom, he pulls out a nail, Finally, the last day came. He pulls out the last nail. Honey, go upstairs. Quick. Look. There's no one else. I fixed it. He says, the wife says, yes, you did. You took all the nails. But the holes are still there.
The blemishes are there.
You hear what's going on over here? The holes are still there. You can't, you have to understand, you have to be very, very careful with your words. You know, if you punch somebody, he has a black and blue, the black and blue goes away. But if you call somebody a name, they'll always remember that name that you called them. They'll always remember. Let's say you have a fat guy, you say, you're a fatso. You don't remember that. Oh, I'm so sorry I called you. No, you're not allowed to do that. You know, by the way, back in the day, fat was good looking. You know that, Jack, right?
Fat is where it's at.
That fat is where it's at, Jack. Exactly, right? Huh? You consider yourself fat, no?
Yeah, absolutely.
There you go. He's not even ashamed. Huh? That's what it is. Fat is where he was in his eye. I'm just trying to be an example. Nowadays, you call somebody fat, they get offended. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you're fat, so you did that. Yes, I know. But at the end of the day, you have to be aware of the words that you speak. Because I don't want to continue, but I remember a story one time. A person was wearing a tie, and he was becoming a rabbi, and then all of a sudden one guy says, "Oh, you're wearing a tie, you become a rabbi," and he was teaching Torah and all these things. He felt so bad. He took off his tie. I know the story. It was my relative of mine. What happened? I was getting him into a place, a very big place religiously and things like that. And one guy, the bottom line is, I'm trying to say is, be careful with the words. The words can make a very big impact, and vice versa. If you encourage people, it'll make an impact on them as well. Encourage people. By the way, you're doing amazing. Keep on coming to shul. By the way, you're doing amazing. I love you. A girl gets sneered. Not the guy. The guy shouldn't tell the girl, but a girl should tell another girl. The girl tells the girl, "Wow, I see you getting more sneered. I see your skirt's amazing. You look better now than before." Wow, she feels so good. And she keeps on continuing. But the guy shouldn't give her compliments. You don't talk to the girl, "Oh, by the way, you have it." No, it doesn't work like that. The girl, and the guy goes, go, tell the person, "Wow, you're learning so good." Guy feels good. Compliments, when you give compliments to people, it gives them encouragement. It's like a booster. They have those booster shots. It's like a booster shot of chizuk.